The Catholic Church mourns deeply as it faces the loss of its beloved leader. Pope Francis, the spiritual leader to 1.3 billion Catholics worldwide, passed away on April 21, 2025. His passing marks the end of an era filled with compassion, humility, and a relentless pursuit of social justice. He was 88 years old, having dedicated much of his life to the service of others and the teachings of the Church. His death, while not unexpected due to his declining health, brought a profound sense of loss to millions around the globe. The faithful gathered in St. Peter's Square, their faces etched with sorrow, holding candles in a silent vigil. The world had watched his health decline over recent months, with each public appearance showing a frailer Pope Francis. His determination to continue his duties despite his ailments was a testament to his unwavering faith and commitment. Pope Francis's final public appearance was on Easter Sunday, April 20th. He delivered his traditional Urbi et Orbi blessing from the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica, a moment that now holds even greater significance. Despite visible weakness, his voice resonated with his familiar message of hope and peace. His words, filled with love and encouragement, were a source of comfort to many. He urged the world to choose unity and compassion, emphasizing the importance of coming together in times of hardship and division. His call for unity and compassion resonated deeply, reminding everyone of the core values he championed throughout his papacy. The Pope had been hospitalized for 38 days, beginning on February 14th. This extended stay was a period of great concern for the faithful, who prayed fervently for his recovery. This marked his longest hospital stay during his papacy, a time filled with uncertainty and hope. The initial diagnosis was a respiratory crisis which sadly developed into double pneumonia. Despite the best efforts of the medical staff, his condition worsened. He fought valiantly, but slipped into a coma before his death from irreversible cardiac arrest. His passing was a moment of profound sorrow for those who had kept vigil by his side. Cardinal Kevin Farrell, the Vatican Camerlengo, announced the Pope's death to the world. His words marked the beginning of a period of mourning and reflection. This solemn duty marked the official beginning of the period of sede vacante, the vacant seat between popes. The black smoke from the Sistine Chapel chimney signaled the end of Pope Francis's papacy. The world now prepares for a period of mourning and reflection, followed by the selection of a new pontiff. As the Church looks to the future, it carries forward the legacy of Pope Francis, a beacon of hope and compassion. Pope Francis was known for his humility. From the very beginning of his papacy, he set a tone of simplicity and modesty that resonated with people around the world. He broke with tradition in many ways, choosing to connect with people on a personal level, rather than maintaining a distant, regal image. He chose a simple life, often seen walking through modest surroundings, reflecting his commitment to living humbly. He shunned opulent papal apartments, opting instead for more modest accommodations. Instead, he lived in a modest Vatican guest house, a decision that surprised many, but endeared him to countless others. He ate his meals in the communal dining room, sharing food and conversation with those around him. His compassion for the poor and marginalized was evident in his actions and words. He embraced the sick and the suffering, offering them comfort and hope. He washed the feet of prisoners, a powerful gesture of humility and service. He dined with the homeless, breaking bread with those often forgotten by society. These actions spoke volumes about his character, revealing a man deeply committed to living out his faith through service. Francis was a champion of social justice, tirelessly advocating for the rights of the oppressed and the downtrodden. He advocated for the rights of migrants and refugees, and he condemned economic inequality, calling for a more just and equitable world. He called for action on climate change, urging people to care for our common home, the Earth. His voice was a powerful force for good in the world, inspiring millions to take action and make a difference. His papacy was marked by a deep commitment to interfaith dialogue, fostering understanding and cooperation among different religious communities. He reached out to other religions, building bridges of friendship and mutual respect. He met with leaders from various faiths, engaging in meaningful conversations about peace and unity. He believed in building bridges of understanding and respect, creating a legacy of humility and compassion that will be remembered for generations to come. Pope Francis was a tireless advocate for the most vulnerable. He called them the peripheries, those often forgotten or ignored. He used his platform to amplify their voices. He made numerous trips to refugee camps. He met with displaced families. He listened to their stories of hardship and resilience. He pleaded for the world to show them mercy and compassion. Francis addressed issues like human trafficking and modern-day slavery. He called on governments and institutions to take action. He believed that every person deserved dignity and respect. His focus on poverty was unwavering. He spoke out against economic systems that left people behind. He urged a more just and equitable world. He challenged the wealthy to share their riches with the less fortunate. Pope Francis was not afraid to challenge the status quo. He initiated significant reforms within the Vatican. He sought to simplify its bureaucracy. He aimed for greater transparency and accountability. He addressed financial scandals within the Church. He implemented stricter financial controls. He emphasized ethical management of resources. He wanted to restore trust and integrity. Francis appointed more women to senior positions within the Vatican. He recognized their talents and contributions. He believed in greater inclusion and diversity in church leadership. He also revised the Church's stance on the death penalty. He declared it inadmissible in all circumstances. This represented a significant shift in Catholic teaching. He believed in the sanctity of all life. Section 5. Healing the wounds of Rwanda. Pope Francis understood the importance of seeking forgiveness and promoting reconciliation. He addressed historical wrongs committed by the Catholic Church. One such instance was his response to the Rwandan genocide. In 1994, Rwanda experienced a horrific genocide. Extremist Hutus slaughtered hundreds of thousands of Tutsis and moderate Hutus. The violence shocked the world. Sadly, some members of the Catholic clergy were complicit in the atrocities. Pope Francis acknowledged the Church's failures. He apologized for the sins of its members. In 2017, he met with Rwandan President Paul Kagame. He expressed his deep sorrow for the Church's role in the genocide. He pledged to work towards healing and reconciliation. Section 6. A universal message of unity and peace. Pope Francis's messages resonated far beyond the walls of the Vatican. He spoke to people of all faiths and backgrounds. His words carried a universal message of love, unity, and peace. He believed in the interconnectedness of humanity. He urged people to see themselves as part of one human family. He emphasized the importance of dialogue and understanding. Francis was a vocal advocate for peace. He condemned violence and war. He called for peaceful resolution of conflicts. He believed that dialogue was the only path to lasting peace. He also stressed the importance of caring for the environment. He saw it as a moral imperative. He believed that we have a responsibility to protect our planet for future generations. Section 7. The vacant seat, electing a successor. With the death of Pope Francis, the process of electing his successor begins. This ancient tradition is steeped in ritual and secrecy. The weight of history rests upon the shoulders of those involved. The College of Cardinals, comprised of cardinals under the age of 80, will gather in Rome. They are the only ones eligible to vote in the papal conclave. Cardinal Kevin Farrell, the Camerlengo, will oversee the preparations. The conclave will take place within the Vatican's Sistine Chapel. The cardinals will be sworn to secrecy. They will cast their votes in isolation. The outside world will be kept in suspense. The process continues until a 2/3 majority is reached. White smoke, signifying a successful election, will rise from the Sistine Chapel chimney. The world will then await the announcement of the new pope. Section 8. Global mourning and enduring remembrance. The world mourns the loss of Pope Francis. Leaders from across the globe have expressed their condolences. Tributes have poured in from people of all faiths and backgrounds. His passing is a loss for humanity. He was a voice of conscience, compassion, and hope. He challenged us to be better people. He inspired us to build a more just and peaceful world. His legacy will endure. His words will continue to inspire. His actions will serve as an example for generations to come. He will be remembered as a champion of the poor, a peacemaker, and a bridge builder. Pope Francis touched countless lives. He left an indelible mark on the Catholic Church and the world. His papacy was a testament to the power of humility, compassion, and love. Section 9. Francis, a legacy forged in faith and action. Pope Francis leaves behind a legacy built on faith and action. His journey as a spiritual leader was marked by a profound commitment to the teachings of Christ and a relentless pursuit of social justice. He was a man of deep spirituality, often seen in moments of quiet reflection and prayer. seeking guidance and strength from his faith. He was also a man who believed in putting his faith into practice. His actions spoke louder than words as he reached out to the marginalized and the downtrodden. He showed us that religion could be a force for good in the world. Through his speeches and public appearances, he inspired millions to look beyond themselves and to serve others. He demonstrated the power of love, compassion, and forgiveness. His warm smile and gentle demeanor were a testament to his belief in the inherent goodness of humanity. He reminded us that we are all connected and that we have a responsibility to care for one another. His message of unity and solidarity resonated across different cultures and communities. His papacy was a call to action. He urged people of all faiths to come together and work towards common goals. He challenged us to address poverty, inequality, and injustice. His words were a powerful reminder that we cannot remain indifferent to the suffering of others. He urged us to protect the environment and to work for peace. His advocacy for environmental stewardship was a call to preserve the planet for future generations. He believed that we could create a better world if we worked together. His vision was one of collaboration and mutual respect. Pope Francis's legacy will continue to inspire us. His life and work are a testament to the enduring power of faith in action. His words and actions will guide us as we strive to build a more just, compassionate, and peaceful world. His teachings will remain a beacon of hope and a source of inspiration for generations to come.